Hi everybody, it's it's Tuesday the 4th of August. Yesterday, Monday, was a public holiday here in Ireland, and I hope everybody had a nice break, a nice long weekend. Some of the time over the weekend I spent looking at the financial pages of the various newspapers here, and I see that the government at the moment is out flying kites to test public opinion about how little a discount they're prepared to give off on these the buying of these toxic loans from their NAMA agency. NAMA is the equivalent of the American TARP, essentially, and it's called the National Asset Management Agency, and it's headed up by a man called Peter Bacon, and I'll tell you about him in a moment or two. But what's happening is, over the weekend, in various, as I say, in various financial columnists within the newspapers, they were discussing what sort of a discount would be given, because what has happened is, obviously, over the last 2 years here in Ireland, property prices have virtually collapsed. And they're saying that the discount that will be given by NAMA to the toxic loans that they buy from the various banks here in Ireland will be around 20%. And one of the major bodies that they had, one of the major agencies that they had talking this up for them, are a crowd called Goodbody stockbrokers. And they were talking about discounts of 17%, 13.5%, and that seems to be the general consensus of what they were saying. Now, Goodbody stockbrokers are essentially professional gamblers, and what they do for a living is they gamble on how the direction of the equity markets are going to go. That's essentially what they are. They're stockbrokers. They're like bookmakers. Same thing. They're professional gamblers. They have accountants and economists within them who make what they believe are decisions based on what they know about the markets, and whether the market goes up, the market goes down, or whatever, they will attempt, through taking a position, either short term or long term, to make money on that. But what it really is, it's gambling. That's all it is. No one knows the future, and it's as legitimate or as illegitimate as a professional gambler who goes down to Belmont Park or goes to the Curragh on a Saturday and has a pool of money and puts X amount of that pool on a particular horse. Same thing, no different. Now, they are the ones that have been flying this kite on behalf of the government about what they think the government are going to offer in terms of discounts to the banks to buy their toxic loans. And it just seems strange to me that good bodies are the ones that are coming off with this nonsense about a 20% discount, when in an adjacent article, which is written by Douglas Newman Good, who are the leading auctioneering company, property auctioneers in this country, they say that their managing director says, Keith Lowe, he says that prices have fallen, I talking about property prices, have fallen by an average of 40 to 50% since they were at their peak of 2006. And he goes on to quote various examples of what that is. So what we have is, we've got on one hand Goodbody stockbrokers talking about 17 to 20%, or even less, 13.5%, to some of these banks buying the loans. And we have Douglas Newman Good, who are actively involved on a day-to-day basis in trading in property And they say property prices are down between 40 and 50%. Now, who would you choose to believe? If I told you that the NAMA, the National Assets Management Agency, is headed up by a man called Peter Bacon, and in a previous life, what was his job? He was the managing director of Goodbody Stockbrokers. So we all know that they, i.e. they, the government, the banks, the stockbrokers, all have to sing off the same hymn sheet, because it's their clients and their buddies at the minute that are all taking the hit off the losses in the property market. It's their buddies who got involved in all the big property funds. It's their buddies who are the property speculators. It's their buddies who are clients of Goodbody stockbrokers who got put into these property portfolios and property investment funds. It's all a big cozy circle. And at the end of the day, you as Joe citizen of the Irish Republic, of the 51st state of the United States, you are the people who are going to take the hit. Not the banks, not the government, or not Goodbody stockbrokers or their clients. You're going to take the hit. I'll see you shortly. Bye.